All right, so we're starting a little bit early today. This is so weird because I just went live on my story and I had both of my ringers right here in my hands. I didn't even get up and leave, and now I can't find where they went. But here we are for our live meditation today. Guess I'm just gonna have to use a different ringer. But here we are for the live meditation today, where we are talking about the importance of disciplining the thoughts. Every part of our experience in life is based on thoughts, which obviously we can't stop, but we can learn to discipline the thoughts and release the perceptions that we have in order to change our experience of the world. For instance, like if we're driving in traffic and we are frustrated with the person in front of us, it's just as easy to create a story that that person needs to be somewhere as it is to say that they are just being a jerk or whatever like that. So we're gonna practice stepping into a higher frequency as we always do. You can go ahead and grab an oil if you'd like. I've got harmony today, and let's see what else comes through. I've also got kid power, which is perfect for my kids are home for the summer. My 12-year-old is home for the summer, and this week has been, that transition week. So as you take your oils and you start to consider your intention today, remember that we are activating these oils, which are the water element, which hold a consciousness within themselves and the consciousness of the plants in which they came from. And also we are imparting our consciousness into our cells and the water cells within our body. So as I speak this intention to stay in my light, to help me to stay at the highest and greatest frequency and the highest timeline, and also to share whatever wisdom from our presence is meant to come through. I activate in a clockwise motion, as you can do at home. And then we breathe in the positive manifestation of the intention. And even if you aren't sure of your intention, start to engage the imagination right now. Because it is in these states that our mind does not differentiate between imagined and real. So continue to breathe deeply as you bring in the essence of this energy and of your intention. And start to imagine the positive manifestation of your intention. Perhaps even saying an I am affirmation. I am light, I am enough. I am living in my highest and greatest timeline for the highest and greatest good. I am surrounded by love. I am surrounded by community. Hi. Whatever your intention is, remember we are calling in the consciousness of the water element of the plant, the water element of the body, to transport light and to stay in a higher vibration. I am the invincible healing love of God's heart, which saturates all the substance and energy of my life stream and the atmosphere about me, and I become this flame of healing love to all life. We qualify this space now. I am a child of the light. I live in the light. I love the light. I serve the light. I am illumined, protected, supplied, sustained by the light, and I bless the light. I now joyously accept the fullness of my mighty God presence. And as we do this, we see the light shining down from that perfect version of you just above the top of your head. This is your weekly activation of light from your own higher self. This higher self I call the beloved mighty I am presence, that perfect version of you that is connected, that is the heart of creation. This being is in pure perfection, pure physical form, pure emotional form, pure spiritual connection, pure health, pure knowing. And as you breathe this energy in and feel this light flowing over you, recognize it is a mantle of peace and invincible protection. Feel the flame within your heart awakening the light of God that never fails as you receive this light more and more within you. Notice and see your heart becoming a golden sun, expanding beyond your body, above the tree line, above atmosphere, stratosphere, as above, so below, this giant expanding sun. And then I'm going to say a little prayer. I dwell within a sun of the cosmic power of the sacred fire, and I become its living presence, authority, and victory of healing love. And as I continue this, I may say a few prayers. If they align with you, please accept them. And if they do not, then you know that your higher self will remove them from consciousness. Stay with your experience, no matter what's going through for you. Even if you can't hear me, or if you're seeing something different, stay with your own experience, because your presence is the highest light and knowing for you. Connecting again to your intention, we release the questions with the intention. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say, and to whom? And now we demand that fire power of healing love, the cosmic healing love, come into us and our environment, into all we contact this day, and bless and heal and set us all free in the dominion of our own light. And with that, see a channel of light flowing from the heart of your presence above you, that perfect version of you, your beloved mighty I Am presence, flowing into the top of your head. Feel it moving into the tissues of the mind, traveling the channels of the brain. Lifting your mind into a higher consciousness, feel the cells within your brain expanding with this light, as if there's more spaciousness between each cell. And you can feel the consciousness of the higher realms starting to flow into your mind directly. As if luminous light waves, you can feel it pulling the light out as it moves into the back of the mind and the brainstem. It's pulling any old patterns out, any old dense energy, any congestion, and it is always pulling light in as well as it moves forward into the brain, requalifying any and all light around any of the patterns that had been developed in the brain. Repatterning, see these geometric shapes and signs. And as I see it, these geometric patterns are reforming to reconnect to each other in a powerful grid within the brain, taking on a 3D form as well, as if the brain itself is becoming this patterning, this code, this consciousness of the Ascended Master's realm. And the mind is now being qualified with the thoughts of a higher consciousness. See your entire body as light, the liquid within your body becoming this light and the transporting element of this light as you flow it into the back of the mind. See it moving down the spinal column, in between each vertebrae. This powerful light presence, the fullness and warmth and pressure of this light flowing down the spinal column into the base of the spinal cord, and pulling out through light, spiral light, pulling out any discord and spiraling it back up to your presence to be requalified and sent back down again through the heart of your own presence and connection to God. Feel a warm fullness in your back, behind your heart, as if wings of light are expanding. I always love it when the wings of light come in. And feel these wings of light expanding more and more, as if they are lifting you into this beautiful heavenly realm. And feel your heart opening from the back. With every out breath, you are sending out and into the light any discord. Feel the light flowing now behind your closed eyes as you hold your closed eye gaze looking at the back of the third eye. Feel an intense vibration in the front of your eyes as this light amplifies your intuitive place of wisdom. Feel the fullness of the light moving into the ocular cavity and behind the eyes, clearing anything that may have been seen on this plane that has kept any light consciousness from you. As the light clears this away from behind your eyes, feel the intensity and openness of the third eye opening and sending rays Feel this light moving into and behind the ears, pulling out anything that may have been heard by you in this lifetime or back to the creation of time, clearing any energy around any heard consciousness. As it is lifted from you, feel your ears becoming clear and open to the messages of the divine as you move the light into the mouth, softening the tongue, moving into the tissues of the mouth and the gums, becoming the saliva within, becoming a powerful, warm, full, liquid, light presence, swallowing down this energy, feeling it fill the hollow at the base of your neck. Feel the expansion in your throat, your voice chakra, as your voice opens to that of Source. With a deep breath and clearing, feel the lightness now as you breathe in and you breathe out. As you breathe in, feel it filling the hollow in the base of your neck. Feel it opening and expanding the voice, qualifying the voice with that of the higher realm, moving this light directly into the heart now. And feel a fullness within the heart as your heart receives this light, a soft expansion. Once again, the geometric patterns show up in and around the heart, as if streams of light are coming out from the center of the heart where you hold that God flame, that God presence, that divine element of light within that never fails, the unfed flame. And from that God presence within your heart, streams of light are coming out and connecting around the heart in geometric shapes and patterns, in beautiful, powerful 3D patterns of glowing light and consciousness. Notice the beautiful shape that your heart takes with this loving action. And feel your heart opening to the love of the higher realm. Feel your heart beating this consciousness within each cell in your human body, sending streams of light through the veins and arteries, traveling the channels of the heart between the chambers of the heart. This opening more and more, this clearing as if old energy is being cut away. Anything that could have pulled energy from the heart space is now being released and sent back to where it came, readying you to pull in more light, that soul retrieval that we spoke of last week. Feel the light as if the golden central sun is pouring in now, pouring into the top of your abdomen, just below your breastbone. Feel that expansion of light so great that your body just starts pushing out rays of light. You are filling with so much light, moving this consciousness into the belly, behind the belly button, activating the center for compassion and nurturing, clearing any wounds or connections to mothering, nurturing, self-care, all being pulled away back to where they came. And of course, clearing any issues that have pulled any power away from that power place, that warrior energy. Feeling the fullness of the light as it pushes into the pelvic floor. You can feel the pressure now as the light expands within your lower belly. Moving it down the legs, now you can feel it traveling through the veins in the legs, through the muscles, releasing anything, returning the light to your body, the dominion of light within, as if your body is lifting into a higher level of health and wellness and balance. Feel the light moving out through the soles of the feet. And witness these powerful geometric shapes moving out of your feet through the heart and the brain, which are now completely connected through these geometric patterns and grids within you. See the heart of the earth as well as you send these geometric shapes into the earth. Notice the earth responding with the most powerful regeneration and growth. See it receiving these beautiful streams of light and light consciousness and sacred geometric shapes. See the earth nourished by your light, lifting higher and higher, becoming a higher consciousness through you and your connection to your presence. See that unique light that you bring to the earth. Notice what color it is. And this heart center of the earth as if it holds, and it does, its own consciousness of loving heart energy. And this direct, powerful, loving presence of the heart also holds the crystalline energy, giant colossal crystals in the center of the earth that are asking for your light, that are calling for your light. Feel your light flowing into the center, which is also the heart center. I see that now. This colossal crystal heart center of the earth, receiving your light, a giant version of that powerful heart consciousness, geometric heart that you saw and that you fed in your own body. And seeing the heart of creation also in geometric shapes as a 3D heart with continual flowing of light streams all around, creating unique and powerful patterns. And see the earth heart send a beam of light up to the heart of creation, as if the light realm is one unending heart energy. A stream of consciousness, of geometric patterns of love. And from this stream of heart consciousness in the higher realm, you can pull the patterns that work for your life stream directly into your heart space now, through the light which you are, through the light which shines down from this place, and through your own presence. Ask for whatever patterns are needed in your life right now. For the light of God never fails. Everything you are calling in, all of these patterns that are flooding into you now, are for the greater good. And will expand the light that you bring to the earth through these patterns you are calling through the heart of creation. And so from the earth, can you call the geometric patterns? Whatever is needed from the center of the heart, earth, pull the same patterns up as above, so below. You are the conduit, you are the connection, the earth is ready to give as well. Take a deep cleansing breath and give thanks for whatever came through. Feel the fulfillment of this light as it flows into you now. Take a deep breath. Invite this light to flow through your body now and everything that you experience in the coming week, months, years. Surrender all of your human concerns to your presence now. Letting the light lift them off of you. And know that you are better for this. And so it is. And as you begin to come back from this short little experience today, just notice whatever came through. You can always type it below, which I love because then I can actually share a little bit of insight as well. She with the Andean Emerald Heart was our card for today. How cool, because Amanda's on this card and there's an emerald connection there. I'm going to read the meaning of this card, just a brief paragraph about it, so that you know what it means and can reflect on how it resonates with you. Remember that what is a message for one is a message for all. So anything that comes through you that you tend to share or that you want to share, you can also share with the group, and it will be meaningful. In this meaning, the Pachamama is what the name of the card is. The goddess of the earth, honored by the indigenous people of the Andes, holds space for many different creatures to live within her field, including the beautiful, dangerous, and divine humanity. She knows that life thrives through diversity. She is able to foster life with genius and generosity because there is no fear preventing her from holding space for the new to emerge. Be open to the new and the different in yourself and in life, and trust, like the Mother Earth, as an act of devotion. She is watching over you as you evolve to manifest the fullness of your sacred and original life purpose. In a reading, this means don't hold back from what is happening. Things need to change, so let them change. It may seem chaotic or overwhelming at times, but when you realize that you don't need to figure it out, you will relax, allowing the wisdom of what is happening at a deeper level to unfold. This is a big message, and I'm getting a lot of validation on the feminine side here, that this surrender of control is a really powerful practice right now. Also, can I just say that was a really cool meditation. The downloads that were coming through with the light consciousness and how to pull the patterns from both above and below to manifest and to bring your light more fully into activation on the planet was just beautiful. Trust that your inner resources are enough, and you will grow to meet your needs for the soul expression you want to place into the world. You may sometimes feel like you're juggling too many projects with too few arms, but the Divine Mother will help you if you trust her to keep an eye on things and guide the process for you. This oracle indicates that peace and harmony will eventually triumph over conflict and challenge, bringing a new way of being. And holding space has an extraordinary power. To tap into that power, we need to understand that we cannot hold for another what we cannot hold for ourselves. It has been said in Buddhist wisdom teachings that without compassion for the self, there cannot ever truly be compassion for another. Modern psychology teaches us that we cannot love another before learning to love ourselves. This is empowering and means that we can grow as capable New World leaders and guardians of communities through the work that we do within. So hold space for yourself as you move forward as well. And again, for what I witnessed, was first an activation within the heart space where there were streams of light coming out and around the heart, but in different patterns, and they were uniquely different for each person. Also, I saw the heart, geometric heart of the earth in the center that seemed to be connected to the crystal, the colossal crystal center of the earth. Though I don't know that's been proven that there's this crystal center of the earth, but it's what I see over and over again. And the heart of the earth was just a larger version of each of us. And it seemed to match and mirror the patterns that I was seeing in the different energies that are watching this now and will watch this later. So they were all unique, and the earth was matching. And then the consciousness and heart of God first looked the same. It had different patterning up above, and then it became this conscious stream of all of the patterns, all of the sacred geometric patterns, every single one possible that has ever been and ever will be. And it was this infinite flow of light river that was flowing through. And what I saw was that we could access any and all patterns there to manifest what we want to bring into our life. And so I just kind of saw myself and then others in this group pulling those patterns in, either consciously or unconsciously, in order to unlock and free from the ties that bind us to the 3D realm and what's going on this planet right now. This activation of light hopefully will stay with you. If you saw specific colors, please let me know. That always has meaning. I always see this electric blue color, and I saw a lot of gold today. The flowing river of patterns was just pure golden light. And that makes sense because that's the realm that I visited when I had my near-death experience. So I don't see any questions, but I do see beautiful names and faces from afar. And I'm really glad that you came to join me live. If anything came up, or if you had visions for yourself, please share them below, and I look forward to looking at them later and helping you to interpret them. If you want to reach out to me privately, you may. I'll be in sessions this morning, so it'll be a while for me to get back to it. But thank you so much, everyone. It was wonderful to have your energies here, whether you're watching now or you're coming back to watch later. And as always, thank you for your support, for allowing this group to continue. Much love.